What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Attitude Era MyGM series. ECW really gained some ground in last episode, so hopefully we can build our lead back up in this episode today. I just want to say a quick thank you to everyone who's taken the time to like these videos, subscribe to the channel, and leave comments down below. That helps out smaller channels like myself so much. So without any further ado, let's jump into this episode. So here's where we left things off from last week. We had made some trades at the end of last week's episode. Last Friday's episode to get the Headbangers over to start a feud with the Steiners. And Rick Steiner's stamina is hurting a little bit, but I still think we're okay to do a match. This is gonna be a very tag heavy show, because we also have the promise of Hogan wants a match this week. Told Kurt Angle he'd partner with Sting, but Hogan's in a feud with Sting. So that might be the third tag team we have to do. And then also our most popular face and heel need to fight each other, but that's fine. I don't need to force that one. But let's see here. Angle and Sting versus, I think Hogan and Hall I know are a good team. But I'm gonna do Hogan and the Giant. Were they a good team? I don't think I ever checked that. The Giant doesn't have anything to do. So, sure. That can go there. We're also going to then do a call out from Kane to Kurt Angle, because we have gotten the card, or the, not the shake-up card, but that email that Triple H gets from marketing saying that this rivalry will do well for the next 5 weeks. So it's a very, very opportune time because we don't have any cruises anymore to have a Giant versus Bruiser work out well is very much in our favor, so that is good. We will do the tag team title feud. We'll put that in the title match. Everyone's stamina should be pretty good, which it is. We have Jody Garcia and Clardy Grimrose could now go. Their stamina's doing much better. We are going to do a tag team match that sees the Steiners take on. Please just pop up together. Okay, good. And this should do pretty well also. There, and then we have Booker T. We are missing a match. Okay. This is probably going to be the main event because we have... Kurt Angle's popularity really took a dive there. That's tough. This is going to go here. This is going to go here. And then we needed another women's bruiser, I think. Sable, what are you? You are a face fighter. Talent scout. Let's do established stars. Female heel bruiser and see who shows up. None. Is anyone going to show up here? No. Okay, less good. Heel specialist. Nope. Let's try again. Carolina Reaper. Okay. We'll sign you for 10 weeks. Again, I know I have that classically trained power card, but I have such a lead that I'm going to try to not use those. But we'll see if I can pull that off in the end. Oh, we can get one of these now. Hell in the Cell Gauntlet Eliminator. The gauntlet matches are good to do. I haven't been using them enough this series. Backstage Brawl, we'll stay away from that because it's nothing. Well, nothing for us in particular. Or do I want to wait and get the arena? You know what? I haven't been getting the arena in any of the series so far in 2K25. So I'll save up for the arena here. This is what we're going to do here. And great. Everyone else could... Nash and Booker T is going to be paid off now. Scott Hall doesn't have anybody yet. So we are going to do a call out from Kevin Nash to Booker T. A self-promo from Booker T. And what do you become? Class change to what? A specialist. Could that help? Probably. So I'm going to do that because we have enough fighters and bruisers. So we're going to do that. Great. I think this should be a pretty good match because we've guaranteed the good They works really well together as a tag team from the Kurt Angle email. Hogan's going to be in a match. Kane will receive a popularity boost. Or sorry, Kane and Kurt Angle will receive a popularity boost until week 15. Yeah, I think that's fine. We bought how many health spas? I have 3 now. Oh, and I also have this, which is interesting. Which is a cheap way to just get 5-star matches, but that's okay. Do I just flip these around and use that now? No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, this is good. This is setting up a lot of things. I want these to pay off at the same time, so I'll probably need to do a double call out if this grows this week, and then we'll just flip the heels and the faces over. I kind of hope that the team of Chavo and Conan win this card. I think I want Bret Hart to start branching off into singles competition, but this is good. I'll take that. Show's only costing 18,000, which is good. Okay, starting with ECW, who have 2 Extreme Rules, a backstage brawl, and a charity. So this is what I'm telling you. Like, I can't take the foot off the gas pedal here, because they're gonna just start coming back by using backstage brawls. They have 4 Extreme Rules matches on this card as well, so it's pretty crazy. That's looking like a really good show. Over on Raw, they have got 1 backstage brawl and a charity, but I think if I tried to lose to Raw at this point, I don't think I could possibly do that, so I think Raw's kind of gone. But I might need to start using stipulations on my match types. We got the Hart Foundation versus Chavo and Conan, titles on the line. The Hart Foundations win again in a 3.5-star rated match. Okay, I was hoping for that to be a bit more, but that's fine. Self promo from Booker T, good. He's over 90 now. Sable versus Carolina Reaper. Hopefully start a rivalry. Sable wins. Disappointing, but the rivalry started. That's fine. This grows to level 3, which is good. Rick Steiner and Scott Steiner versus Thrasher and Mosh. Steiner's win, no injury. Oh, that's tough. I have power cards that can fix that. That's fine. Hopefully something starts. Okay. Clarity versus Jody Garcia. Clarity picks up the win. That should be at level... Oh, didn't grow. Level 3.5. Oh, okay. Hopefully this outperforms 3.5. I mean, it should. The popularity's there. Great. New tag team rivalry started. That doesn't matter. Okay. Other than our first mid-card, we did pretty well. ECW gonna get amazing booking, which is a bit worrying. Your stamina is at 32, so it's not even that bad. Yes, tag team chemistry, 4.5, 4. Great. I found, and over here, 3. So that means the Giant and Hogan were okay as a tag team. I think that's what that means. Anyways, I have 5 teams now with Sting and Angle, Steiners and Headbangers and Hart Foundation and Conan and Chavo. Yeah, that work well together. So that's good. We found that going forward, which I like. C&B for ECW for 27,500 fans. They are going to catch up on us once again for sure. 17,000 from Raw, and we can probably expect that around that same thing. 13,000 even, okay, from ECW may have closed us to under 50,000 now. They've made up 70,000 fans in about 5 to 6 weeks. Angle and Sting work well together as a tag team, that we knew. So who the hell is Carolina Reaper? That's tough. What a pair of cowards. Giant and Hollywood Hogan getting disqualified because they can't take Sting and Angle in a fair match. Oh, that's a not a great finish. Love tonight's WCW. Looking forward to next week. Whoops. Sting settles the score with Hogan. Couldn't get out of second gear, says Thrasher, and no way WCW got Thrasher. That's awesome. We have $500,000 in the bank end, which is good. But yeah, 50,000 fans. ECW trail by. That is a little worrying. Yes, Conan I'm probably going to have to pay because this is super annoying. I don't want to lose that. That's stupid. Good thing we made that last week. Ensure your least popular available bruisers in a match this week. Health Spa 3, so I think... Who is that? I think that's... Thrasher, which is a bit annoying, but we can pull that off. Yeah, we can make this work, and we can start. We're gonna get some of our big feuds back here. Okay, but power cards, injury rehab 1. I know a guy 2 is worth nothing. Injury rehab 3. And is that it, really? An injury rehab 1. So I do have one already. I could make Rick Steiner come back this week. And I think I'm going to do that. So, and then I just got to stop letting people get injured. Because they are going to do a tag team call-out. Did they start a rivalry, actually? I didn't even notice that. They did. Okay, that's important. We are going to do a tag team call-out from the Steiners to start things off. We have got Hogan and Sting going to be in the main event. We have got Nash and Booker T, who are finally going to start fighting. That's great popularity. Love to see that. We have got Angle and Kane, which we want to start something here. That's going to go here. And then, okay. So, Scott Hall is good to go. Bret Hart's good to go. Chavo. And Chavo's upset also, man. Holy smokes. We are going to do... okay. Get a Hellspaw 3 card. Thrasher's got to be in a match. So, man, that's super annoying. But I think we can get that done. If we do a... This actually might need to be a Fatal 4-Way. That's going to be a wild opener. And there's a title already going to be on the line here, so that's fine. So we'll put this... We'll put this here in a Fatal 4-Way. This should be a really good opener with Kane and Kurt Angle being there. So that way... stupid Chavo being upset. We'll do another Fatal 4-Way on the women's side of... Whoops. On the women's side of things, of Clarity, Jody, Sable, and Carolina. Which then leaves us with Scott Hall and Thrasher being in a match. Does it say Book is in a match? Well, that's annoying. Okay, so that means the tag team feud is... Oh, man, that's tough. It's going to be at level 4. Scott Hall and Thrasher goes here. Oh, wait. Okay, so I still can do it. Oh, yeah, but... Title's off because level 3 is level 2, but Hogan's 100% popularity should carry that. But still, I'll leave it like that just for now. Okay, that's good. Do a self-promo from Big Show. We'll do a training from Mosh. Okay. Okay, so I was stressing for nothing, I feel like. Yeah, stressing for nothing. Okay. Good. Good. All these things are completed, which is good. We have 15 shows with an injury. Hopefully I can do 7 more out of the 14 that remain. Shows with self-promo should be happening this week. And then shows with the training. Good. Okay. Okay, and then we're 2 more weeks away from getting the arena. Power cards here. That's fine. We have 2 chill out cards, which is nice. Yeah. Health spa here. 2 get school. 1 to the moon. Health spa, and we're gonna. Whoops, we're getting a health spa for this. That's very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, that is good. I am happy with that. This should... If I don't get amazing booking this week, I'll be pretty upset. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I'd be pretty upset. Chavo, you better just relax, buddy, with being upset. Next week, I'll probably play... Next week, I'll probably run in interference for Chavo to make him happy. Everyone here is at least content. Same thing there. Good. Or we have an unbooked promo slot, which is new. But I think worth it here. The only thing, stamina here is 50. I'm not gonna force it. I'm gonna leave that as a normal match. And Booker T has low stamina as well. The fact that these are title matches already will take them down pretty far, which is kind of annoying. But we have Kevin Nash, who is a new U.S. champion, in a classic 4.5-star rated match, which is... It's good. I think I would have preferred it to stay in the Kane, Kurt Angle feud, but that's fine. Excellent, that's good. Scott Hall versus Thrasher, just to get us a Hellspawn 3 card. Scott Hall picks up the win. In an amazing 4-star match. I'll take that rating for sure. Weak promo from the Giant. Oof, he might be on the way out. Fatal 4-way match here. Jody Garcia, Clarity, Sable, Carolina Reaper. Clarity Grimrose picks up the win. In an okay 2.5-star rated match. Grimrose and Garcia are at level 4, which is good. Training. Ooh, good from Mosh. We'll take that. Tag team matchup. The Hearts versus Chavo and Conan. I guess it's because Chavo and Conan just haven't won yet. I think this is the 4th match between the teams. So, okay, 3.5 stars. That's good. I'm expecting at least 4-star here. Sting is a new champion, which I think is good. Classic 4.5-star rate match. This was a very, very good week. Over on Raw, we have got an Extreme Rules match, TLC, Iron Man. Okay, no charity, no backstage brawl. Over on ECW, Extreme Rules, and a charity from the Prime Bottle. Okay. Yeah, this was a very good week from us. We better be getting match card quality A for this. Stamina over here is good. Stamina here. Okay, Hogan can go again, worst case. But good, happy. Sting won there, so now it's 90 versus 82. Kevin Nash is easily going to be 100 now for sure. Booker T's at 92. Kane and Kurt are both at 79 and 73. But Booker T and Kurt Angle need time off now, which is a bit annoying. Because I play a card on Kurt week 3. They go to level 2. Oh. So I need that Kurt Angle then Kane to end now. Oh, man. Okay. Like the Kane not calling out, or the call promo not working was a bit rough now. I'm not going to lie. But we're going to figure it out. This was a very good week. Match card quality B is crazy to me. What are you talking about? 3 of the 5 matches were 4 stars or more, and the other 2 are 2.5 and 3.5. So I don't know. Sting crowned new champion. What a killer show. Thought it was going to be Booker T who took the title from Kurt Angle, but it was Kevin Nash. What an intense match. Kurt Angle, Kane and Kurt Angle must hate each other after that. Scott Hall winning a match. The losing streak's over. Hollywood Hogan versus Sting was awesome. Sting gets the win over Hollywood Hogan, and better luck next time. Hogan, a close contest, but got to finish the job in this sport, says Sting. We gained $100,000, so that was good. And $21,000 is, I think, solid for shows that didn't do Backstage Brawl or charities. So $11,000 from Raw, case in point. And ECW, 10K, good. Okay, we finally won a week back here. Hellspawn 3, we got our second Queen of the Ring card, which is crazy. Okay. This is good. I think the Queen of the Ring card was that, okay. I won't say we did, but we're giving him a 3-week suspension. Okay. Booker T, who's upset for some reason. Sure, here's 50K. Now you're happy. Book at least one. Book at your least popular will start for a match this week. Injury rehab 3. That is nuts, man. Chavo. 3 weeks. So that's taking me to week 16. They're at level 4. That is nuts. Wow. All right. Well, I guess we'll have to figure out something there. Oh, man. That is super tough. That's super tough. Okay, well. Alright, so this week, Kane and Kurt Angle no-go because Kurt has bad stamina. We are probably going to play a health spa there. Fixed match will be good to have. Health spa 3 on Kurt Angle, potentially a call right now. Or actually on Booker T seems more likely. He's 92 popularity in a level 4 feud. Let's do that. And then we still should have 3, right? 1, 2, 3, which is good. I think I'll play 1 on Kurt Angle. Okay, so he'll be at 52 after next week. Hopefully Kane can pull through here and get a call-out promo to work. I think what we're going to do here is... Oh my god, this will be stale for the next week that we just realized. That's not the end of the world for now. Clarity... Actually, Clarity deserves the main event. And Sable versus Carolina in the opener. Sable's stamina is low, which is not good, but thankfully we have this card that will guarantee our opening and closing matches right now will be getting 5 stars, so nothing to worry about that now for how we book this show. It's more just making sure it all kind of makes sense now. Hogan needs to take time off. The Steiners as well. I was potentially thinking that we could have the Steiners win their titles here. And I'm going to... I just gave $100,000 to Conan too. These rats. And I probably can't even trade Chavo, which is super annoying. Can I release him? This guy thinks he's running the show. Where are you, Chavo? Get out of here. Wow. I think the thing to do here would be to have the Hearts lose their titles to the Steiners, and then they can continue their feud with the Headbangers at a level 2 rivalry. The only problem is Rick Steiner's at 38 stamina, so that'll have to happen next week, which I'm okay with. Yeah. Let's see how this works out. Okay, well, who is available for this show now? We still have multiple people available. We are going to do a triple threat match that both the Headbangers are going to be in. So hopefully one of those two pick up the win. We have got Kane, who could fight Hogan, which I'm not going to do it right now. We're going to do a tag team call out. Whoops. To freeze the Steiners there against the Headbangers, which then lead us to having 7 people remaining. Scott Hall could be... We could risk Scott Hall, but I want him going after Sting after this. So... yeah. Kevin Nash could be on the show as well. And Sting could... I think what's going to happen here is this. It's going to be Kevin Nash versus Sting. No title on the line. And we are going to have, this is going to, I mean, this doesn't matter because these two are going to be, the open and close are going to be 5-star matches. We know this. So we'll just swing this around. It's champion versus champion special exhibition match, we're going to call it. That makes sense. And we're going to do this Giant versus Neidhart here. And we should have 3 people left, which is not ideal. So let's get Scott Hall ready for his next feud, or because we're waiting a bit. Yeah, let's get Scott Hall ready for his next feud. Self-promo and self-promo here. And we'll use another Health Spa card, which is 3 this week, but hopefully it's worth it on Scott Hall. And he'll be 60 and even more going forward. And Sting, once we assume that he's done this feud, he'll be at hopefully at least 50 as well. Because him and Hogan are going to save for the pay-per-view again. Hopefully I don't get ECW power carded once again. But that should be okay. This is just a normal match. And I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, Sting's... Whoops. Oh, it's basic injury. I thought it was basic stamina. That's fine. Are you basic stamina? All these basic injuries. That's fine. I think we're going to be okay. Kevin Nash, you have good stamina, right? 54? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we're being saved right now by the Queen of the Ring power card. And if you're unfamiliar with that, I'll show you how that works in just a second. Starting with ECW, no backstage brawls, good, but a charity from Justin Credible. Over on Raw, we have got 5 normal matches, 2 calls, 2 self-promos. WCW, this is what I'm talking about. Sable versus Carolina Reaper. Sable wins, hopefully no injury. Legendary 5-star match, though. So that is what the Queen of the Ring does. It's kind of crazy. Kane calling out Angle, it worked. Fantastic. We've got a throw-together triple threat match here. Of course. And Conan wins that and starts a rivalry with Mosh. That's at level 3, which is good. Kevin Nash and Sting. Okay, good stuff. Sting won that 3.5-star rated match. We'll take it. Hogan, he's been crushing the self promos all season, or all series. Sorry. The Giant picks up the win over Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Okay, 2.5-star rated match. That's fine. +1 popularity for Brett, and then Clarity versus Jody. We have got Jody winning this match in a 5-star rated match. So now the only thing I need to worry about is Jody versus Clarity getting stale next week. But we're going to have to risk that anyway. Okay, I think that's fine. Staying at level 1 this feud, very interesting. Sting still at 64, which is good. He'll be at 70 going into the PLE, if I can pull this off correctly. Okay, that's good. ECW did 7,000 fans. That is a tough week for them. 10,000 for Raw. And I'm expecting us to do a pretty solid number. 23,000. Sad to be leaving, says Chavo. Get out of here. I heard that WCW fired Chavo. Yes, we did. Phenomenal show, WCW. Keep running your mouth, Kane, says Kurt Angle. Kane being pushed a lot on WCW. Hardly surprised that Kevin Nash lost to Sting, says Booker T. And I had to stand up and give my TV a standing ovation. Awesome match between Sable and Carolina Reaper. And Sable showed who's boss. Or Carolina, showed Carolina Reaper who was boss. And we made $100,000 again, which is good. Injury rehab 3 we'll take. And we were able to push our lead back up to almost 80,000. So we're defending our first place here, which is good. Paul Heyman has 4 GM trophies. Very interesting. Sure. I'm gonna say yes because I'm pretty sure he's on the way out. Ensure the Giant fights this week. Okay. Paul Heyman must have done this. Are we close to completing? We are. We got to do 3 more shows with training. And Get Schooled 3 is a good card to have as well. And then over here we have the revenue. I wonder if no, there's no shot that they've got $5 million in revenue. And we're leading the way in fans. So they must have gotten their season goals. So we'll try to do I mean, we'll definitely do at least 3 more shows with trainings, so that's fine. We are gonna. Oh, this is expensive, but we're gonna buy it. Arena, we have unlocked that. Happy about this. Okay, so this show is gonna see Kevin Nash versus Booker T for the title. That we might add some stipulations in there. We are gonna do the tag team match of the Steiners versus the Hart Foundation for the titles. And we are going to put... I don't have... Oh, I was about to say I don't have a fixed match card, but I was lying. But there's one to buy anyway, which I'm going to buy an extra of, so I don't have that same freak out, and play it on. Hopefully this gives Scott Steiner a little bit of a morale boost. So they are going to win that. Ensure the Giant fights this week. What was this good? I know a guy. We'll see. Because the problem is I need these 5 people not wrestling. We are going to pay off this feud. Oh, it's not stale, which is good. I thought it would have been. Okay. We can do the... If Scott Hall goes in a random tag team match, I don't think that's the end of the world stamina-wise, so I think that's good. We'll do a tag team match that sees Scott Hall and the Giant take on the Headbangers. If this resets the feud, I'd be so mad. But I think we'll switch this around to go there. And then who is left? Sable and Carolina Reaper. We're just going to do that. That's going to go there. Okay, so call outs here. Call outs. I just said I was going to do training and I don't think I am. Maybe I'll do it for Hogan. We'll see. Call out here. Call out here. Hopefully this gets to level 4. Hopefully this gets to level 4. And training for Hogan. Stamina is a problem for Rick Steiner, which is a bit annoying. Both these guys could kind of chill out after. So who do I want to be the champion going forward? We'll do tables match because just in case something happens with the Vito Stars again, like we'll see. It's this Kevin Nash's match specialty. I think this should be getting a 5-star match, but anyways, we'll see. We played the fixed match card here, so the Headbangers and Steiners could have a title feud, and yeah, okay. I think that's it. We bought our stadium. Shows costing 20,000. Which is really not that much. We'll get a Noah Guy 3, which is fine. Okay, that's good. Starting off with us, we have got... Well, we know the titles are going to change hands here. Steiners are the new tag team champions. Amazing 4-star match. We'll take that. Call out from Sting. Good, level 4. Jody Garcia, Clarity Grimrose. Oh, she's at level 40, so that's fine. She wins. In a good rivalry ending match. Weak from Kane, but it got the job done. Sable, whose stamina is very low. She wins again, though. She's on a big winning streak. Not injured. We'll take that. Okay, well, they're level 3 and 4. They'll both pay off, which is important. Scott Hall and the Giant win. Great 3.5. Sure. Excellent from Hollywood Hogan, which is good. And then Kevin Nash versus Booker T. It's Kevin Nash who holds on to his title in a legendary 5-star match. That rivalry is complete. Over on Raw, we have got a backstage brawl and no charity with Al Snow. This is actually like literally a hardcore and a hardcore title match. That sees JBL, Matt Hardy, and Al Snow in a backstage brawl. But it's for their heavyweight championship. Over on ECW, there's a tornado tag A couple 3 tables matches in a row, and a charity from Lita. Okay. I think we should outdo... Ooh, way closer than I thought. Raw got a 5-star match here. It was a backstage brawl, so you got to give it to them. There's a level 4 rivalry in this match. The match type gave it 4 stars. That makes sense. I won't argue that. Okay. Stamina here. Kevin Nash is at 31, which is less than ideal, but he'll be getting the week off here. Booker T is still at 49, so that's good. Stamina there is fine. Sable needs time off. Clarity needs time off. And Rick Steiner is at 35, but he'll be getting this next week off. So that's good. Okay, C and B for 55,000. That seems a bit low, I'm not going to lie. Masha and Thrasher work really well together as a tag team, which we knew that. Carolina forcing a DQ, ruined the match. That's not good. Tonight's WCW was amazing. I'll take that. Nash is perfect for tables matches. I love watching Nash fight, but he's looking tired. Steiner and Steiner are the new champions. The Giant and Scott Hall worked okay together. And Scott Steiner settles the score with Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Yeah, 55 seems a bit low. Or it could just be that we're starting to get into the thick of it here. We're 40 weeks in, I think. So that could be why. Raw was 62. Maybe I could be wrong. Oh, that's because of the backstage brawl. And they had a good week too. ECW 49,000. Okay. Okay, got a Noah Guy 3, which I guess could be helpful later on. Paul Heyman does have his 4 trophies. Lance Storm is now the ECW heavyweight champion. And we have almost stretched it. It's 85,000 the fan gap right now. And Raw also has their 4th trophy. Good for them. Good for them. I need to, I have set it to fans that win you the this season, but apparently it's still GM trophy because it shows Paul Heyman in first right now. Please don't be Sting. We have maybe just dodged a huge bullet with that. Okay. Good thing we have a lot of money. You idiot. Sure, Carolina Reaper. Okay, and sure, Kane cuts a promo. I have two to the moon cards, or at least 1 left. Oh yeah, I even used one of those on Chavo too. That idiot, man. Okay, smashing success. We could use these for sure. We are gonna put. What is this? Balls count anywhere. Lovely. That's Jody Garcia's match specialty. Jody, please go win this for us. We are not gonna put Kane in a. Making sure he's cutting a promo because we're doing Hogan, we are doing Sting, we are doing Kane, we are doing Kurt Angle for the World Heavyweight Championship, and it is going to be is this 2 people's match specialty, Sting and Angle? Gauntlet Eliminator, who's that? Kurt Angle also. What about just a gauntlet? And you know what? I kind of want to see Kane win. So someone has mentioned to me in the comments that this actually matters. So we're going to put it in a gauntlet match. Right? The gauntlet does stamina cost low, quality boost high. This will definitely be a 5-star match. The winner loses 10 additional stamina, which is not great. I'm not going to lie. But everyone should be okay here except for Hogan. If he wins, he'll probably lose. He'll be in the 30s, but that's still not a big deal. Good. Who is cutting a promo here? Bret Hart is busy, but that's okay. Stupid Conan. Okay. Booker T now is free. Kevin Nash is free. If the Headbangers can somehow pull off the win against the Steiners, it would then make sense for the NWO to try to close that out against them. But we're not there yet. We are not there yet. Instead, we're going to do a... Ooh, I really don't like the fact that Scott Hall is I'm going to call Scott Hall to call out Booker T. I think we're going to do that. Yeah, I like that. And then in the main event, ooh, I still need someone here in the main event. Falls count anywhere. Look at that. Last episode when I said, wow, the Giant's at 20. Let me just add a thing. Falls count anywhere. The Giant. Let's go win me both. Power cards. Yep. Do I want to play that this week on one of these guys? Potentially Kevin Nash. Freeze his popularity and get him to 49. That probably seems like the right thing to do. Yeah, because he would lose more from sitting out than Rick Steiner will. So we're gonna play this on Kevin Nash. Great. We can afford to buy the... No, I'm not gonna do that. This is looking good. This is looking good. Hopefully we can get a few smashing success. We actually need these instead of paying $100,000 every time. So anybody else in the risk of this? Where is morale? Nope, we can't do it by morale. Carolina Reaper not thrilled. That's fine. Everyone in the second row is good. Kane is only content. Mosh is just content. We'll try to take note of this. Okay, this is good. What did Triple H want? Kane cuts a promo? Nope. Okay, okay, this is pretty solid. There's a good chance I win both. I mean, I think the game's rigged, but Lita has a popularity of 95. This is Jody Garcia's match specialty game. Take that into consideration. Great. Legendary 5-star match. That's tough. Dawn Marie versus China in an Iron Man match. China wins that. Both their stamina was really bad. Dawn Marie injured for 3 weeks, and that's it. Prime Bottle with a self promo, who's still upset. Steve Corino could become a double champion right now in a backstage brawl. Nope, Sabu holds on to his IC title. Good to see him thriving over there on Raw. Self promo for Jeff Hardy. Okay, and then Sting, Hogan, Angle, Kane. Sting holds on to his title in a Gauntlet Eliminator match. Okay, that's actually solid. Sting had the best stamina out of them, so I think that's good. And that didn't go anywhere, which is a bit annoying. Okay. So, just when I thought I was doing good, ECW are definitely going to claw back here because they won both matches. Alright, let's see. Jody Garcia, 28 stamina, not the best. Sting at 41 could be an issue. I mean, everyone's good to go for the next couple of weeks, which I guess is a plus as we figure things out, except for Hogan at 36. And over here, Giant is at 6, but I was thinking about trading the Giant. ECW C&A for 130. Oh, wow. Okay. That could be huge. I'm expecting that's much similar to Raw there. CNA for... Okay, 133. Wow, I'll take that. That is a huge result. That's a huge... Oh, it's because I played so many guys in my personal match that had over 60 or 70 popularity, whatever it is. That was a really heavy, powerful popularity-wise matchup. Send as many people as you want at me. I'll take them all down, says Sting. Show of the year, maybe the decade. The Giant falling short against Ravishing Rick Rude. Lita outclassing Jody Garcia. Kane and Kurt Angle both had chances to win that one, but Sting took it in the end. Put in a good effort against Sting, but sometimes results just don't go your way, said real Kurt Angle. Happy to fight you anytime, Hall. Only one way it ends, says Booker T. Except for we didn't get the boost or the rivalry starting. Okay, so we have some trades to make. Raw has $750,000, so maybe they'll take some of our talent for us, like the Giant, for example, and I think Jim the Anvil as well. We're gonna trade. I think I'm gonna trade Carolina Reaper because she's annoying me. So that would be 127,000 in value, and I think Jim the Anvil as well for 230,000. Let's say that. Good. I'll take that. And then I want to shift this over to, who do I need? Okay. Hogan needs a new feud. I really want this Scott Hall thing to go away. Kevin Nash and Bret Hart is the direction I'm going to go there. So hopefully that Scott Steiner thing goes away. We have the tag team feud ongoing. Kane could become... I think Kane could become a bruiser and go against Sting. That could be a really cool matchup. Everyone's always talked about Sting and the Undertaker having a feud. How about Kane and and Sting? That'd be kind of cool. I like that. So that would mean Booker T and Hogan need to do. Hogan could become what? A giant? Less than ideal. Kurt Angle could also become a giant. All right. Who else on the roster can change things? Oh yeah. Oh, and Conan as well. You cost me 100 grand. I'm gonna get $4,000 back. Thanks, Conan. Let me just take that from ECW real quick. Thanks. Okay, so I believe you can become, a bruiser, which is good. We can do that. You can get that one done. I already changed you to a bruiser. Okay. Oh, man. So not changing Hogan seems like the call. Do these two, or yeah, I can do Booker T and Hogan again. I already revisited these. Any type of fighter, actually, because I'll do Scott Hall, Booker T, like that was kind of in the plans. Let's see what we got. Any type of fighter. Can we go by role? Any type of fighter. Where are the fighters? They have Jazz, Justin Credible, New Jack, Mikey Whipwreck, The Prime Bottle, Rob Van Dam, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. I don't think I'm gonna do any of those. Justin Credible for Kurt Angle, maybe. That might be one we could potentially do. Or we can just look for a new icon, honestly. And just sign them for one weekend. We play both our cards. And we'll have to try to remember to get Stevie Ray eventually. And see if him and Booker T have good stamina. I'll wait for it now because he had 34 stamina. It seems like the wrong thing to do. So I'll end it there at $600,000. We have a trade coming in from Raw. That's going to want to give us back Donna Matrix, who they signed, I guess, to the end of the year. She's still injured. And Tajiri for $105,000. No, we are not going to do that. We don't have any Giants on our show anymore. They're offering it again, but for less money. It's still no. You can keep Donna Matrix. She's your problem now. And ECW are coming in with... Kane's been a hot commodity here. Everyone wants Kane. Not getting Kane. Not getting Kane, Paul Heyman. Okay. So 4 weeks. So we're not getting our legendary... oh, wait a minute. I could still with the I Know a guy. Hold on. No. We'll pass on their offer. Hopefully that doesn't hurt. Sure, Jody Garcia gets some rest. That's fine. Her popularity is pretty good. Generous Commissioner. Whenever you complete a Commissioner goal, you have a chance of earning a random power card. Pride in the Fall. The most popular male and female superstars lose 35. And your least... Ooh, that's... I think gain 50? That's insane. So Hogan? Ooh. Does that make sense to do that? Hogan loses 35. And then Mosh gains 50. And then Clarity would lose 35 for Sable to gain 50. No, Fighter, we're not touching that. Do I want to do that to Hogan? He would go down. The problem is he would go down to 62, and I couldn't use a power card on him. And then Mosh going to 100 would be kind of strange, but no, I'm not going to do. I'm going to do this, the Generous Commissioner, and see what. And it says we have a chance at getting that, which is kind of crazy. At least one Iron Man match gets me a Get Schooled 3 cards. Those are starting to add up. We have 0 scouts, right? So let's go ahead and add us some scouting by playing this. And we are now going to search for an immortal wrestler with our money. Maybe even 2 of them. That is super tough. Okay, so maybe we'll go for Legend instead. And we've got the Great Muta and Goldberg. You know what? That's cool. The Iron Sheik, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. These are very cool. Super unfortunate that you're a cruiser. You could become a specialist. The Great Muta is very cool. And then Goldberg being a bruiser who can then become a fighter. Yeah, I said I'm not going to play my classically trained card, but maybe I'm just going to play both of them. We'll sign you for 5 weeks, and we're going to sign you for 5 weeks. That should bring us down to 400,000, and then we're going to play this card here. Extend Jody Garcia. Yeah, I meant to do that. Great Muta and Goldberg. So we have definitely some options now. Making new rivalries. This is good. This is good. Okay, that is where we are going to call it on this episode. Guys, if you watch up until this point, thank you so much. If you haven't already, please leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. That helps out smaller channels like me so much, and I love interacting with you guys down in the comments. The next video in this series will be dropping Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.